Hey everyone, welcome back to CNN Crypto News Entertainment Network for your daily news, crypto news updates. Today we've got some huge news from Bitcoin and Ethereum, NFTs, mobile crypto games. Let's get into it. So, the CFTC clears a path for Polymarket in the US. Prediction markets are back in the US, and this time, they're fully regulated. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, has officially approved Polymarket to relaunch its operations in the US. This follows Polymarket's $112 million acquisition of QCEX, a derivatives exchange that is already licensed by the CFTC. Essentially, Polymarket users can now trade on predictions ranging from elections to entertainment events without worrying about breaking the law in the US. The approval also includes an action letter, meaning certain reporting and record-keeping requirements are waived, which simplifies things for traders. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and use Polymarkets in the US and not have to worry about anything legal. This approval shows that regulators are starting to embrace decentralized prediction markets. For crypto enthusiasts and traders, it opens up a whole new space to legally participate in markets that blend spot finance, speculation, social media. So basically, this is crazy. This is just another aspect of the financial system coming into the crypto markets. Might not seem very big to some, might seem crazy to others, but in my opinion, it's just another step forward. Moving on. So the Federal Reserve is going to host a payments innovation conference. Stablecoins, AI, and tokenization, the Fed is diving deep into digital finance. The U.S. Federal Reserve announced it will host a major conference on October 21st, 2025, focused on payments innovation. This includes stablecoins integrating AI and the distribution and use of tokenized assets. This isn't just a casual discussion. The Fed wants to understand how digital assets and technology are reshaping finance, from everyday transactions to global trade. The conference could hint at how the U.S. might handle central bank digital currencies or the regulation of crypto payments in the near future. This shows that the Fed is actively preparing for the digital finance future. Any insights or policies that come out of this could quickly be integrated into crypto policies, regulations, integrating them into Main Street banking and payments. So, this meeting's going to be big. It's not just like a silly willy meeting. They might actually, decide some stuff, figure some stuff out that is going to be law or regulation. Crazy. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, please. Moving on. Fidelity's spot Bitcoin ETF acquired 1,220 Bitcoin. That's another $132 million into Bitcoin ETFs. This isn't just another crypto purchase. This is a clear signal institutional investors are increasingly confident in Bitcoin's long-term prosperity. Fidelity's is one of the most trusted names in finance. Who hasn't heard of Fidelity? And yeah, they're starting to take Bitcoin seriously. That's crazy because large institutional purchases like this can impact market sentiment, which often leads to a demand in higher prices. For everyday investors, this is a strong indicator that global finance and bigger players are starting to move into the game. Moving on. Bitmine boosted its Ethereum holdings to $8 billion. Oh my goodness, that's insane. What company just added enough, oh my goodness. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to cut that part out, or maybe I'll leave it in. We'll see. Bitmine Immersion Technologies is at 153,000 ETH to its holdings, pushing its total to 8 billion. The company aims to control around 5% of Ethereum's total supply. This massive accumulation shows that firms are putting a lot of their bets into Ethereum's future. It's huge. It's all over the place. You can argue about its gas fees and its time it takes for transactions and how many transactions and whatever. There's a lot of different players, but I'm sure Ethereum will find its place in the crypto ecosystem. We're just going to keep going. Crazy. Ondo will launch its global markets with tokenized US stocks. Tokenized US stocks are now live and they're DeFi ready. Ondo has rolled out its global markets platform featuring over 100 tokenized US stocks. These tokenized equities behave a bit like stablecoins, allowing users to hold them, trade them, or even use them within decentralized finance platforms. For example, a stock like Apple or Tesla can now be used in DeFi protocols. It's a new way for investors to earn yield. This is crazy because this bridges the gap between traditional finance and crypto, and that's sort of what we've been waiting for the last couple of years. Yeah, and it's going to hopefully make decentralized finance just more attractive to traditional finance, regular people, not crypto crazy people like me, for example, like everyday people. Moving on. The Dutch bank fines OKX $2.6 million for unlicensed operations in the Netherlands. So the Dutch National Bank fined OKX because it didn't have proper registration. It is not MiCA compliant. So this is just sort of showing, countries in the EU will crack down on crypto networks and decentralized applications and markets and everything that are not following appropriate regulation. I think we all know this about the EU, that they are quite on top of that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is just a good reminder that laws are coming into crypto. You can see that as a bad thing, or you can see it as a good thing. The court rules that Trump's tariffs are illegal. Trump's tariffs struck down, but the legal battle is not over quite yet. A U.S. appeals court ruled that former President Trump's use of emergency powers to impose sweeping tariffs was illegal. The ruling affects tariffs on countries like China, Brazil, India, Canada, and Mexico. The Trump administration plans to appeal to the Supreme Court, seeking a fast-track decision. The case has implications for global trade policy and could affect import-export markets significantly. So the tariffs are still on. They have not been paused or anything yet, as far as I am aware. So they are still on until the case goes to the Supreme Court and it gets finalized, I guess. Really, the ruling could reshape trade dynamics and impact market confidence globally. If these tariffs are upheld because of and the way that Trump has imposed them, it could be crazy for the global markets. Again, not financial advice. Moving on, Pudgy Party launches on the App Store. NFTs meet mobile gaming. And it's actually going on now. You can go over to the iOS App Store, and Pudgy Party Love, an NFT-based mobile game, has officially launched on the App Store. Players can collect, trade, and interact with NFT characters while enjoying traditional gameplay. This merges gaming with blockchain ownership, giving players real digital asset ownership rather than just in-game points. This is part of the broader trend of mainstream adoption in NFT gaming. This is crazy, Pudgy Penguins is one of the biggest meme coins out there. It's really trying to go mainstream with its games, its toys. I don't know if there's a show or a movie or something coming out, but that's a possibility. So them getting on the App Store and this game gaining some traction. Again, traditional markets, traditional individuals coming into crypto. That's what it's all about. And Wild Tigers NFT partners with Centex.io and Dead Pixel Club. NFTs with a cause and a mint that never ends. What? A mint that never ends? So just like Dead Pixel Club, Wild Tigers NFT has partnered with them and Centex to create a Forever Mint. The Forever Mint initiative allows users to mint NFTs indefinitely, with each mint contributing to wildlife conservation. Oh my goodness, I can't read or talk right now. It's a creative approach that combines collectible NFTs with social impact, encouraging continuous engagement and support for environmental causes. This project shows that NFTs can be more than speculative assets. They can also drive positive social change while engaging the community in long-term participation. So again, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but Wild Tigers NFT might be something cool to just check out, see what they're all about. Don't advise you to actually buy anything or anything like that, but might be cool initiative to take a look at. That's a wrap for CNN, Crypto News Entertainment Network today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more updates. I'll see you next time.